Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly reading, bi-weekly love reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of April 1st through the 18th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. If you are wanting to book a personal or private reading, payments and orders are collected on Fridays. So make sure to email me that day, that Friday, or in advance if you don't have the updated pricing info. Also, if you want to reach me by phone, that's a completely separate process. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you can get those notifications of when I'm taking the live calls. So let's go ahead and get started here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Fool, the Ace of Swords. We have the Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Death, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like you're being purified. You're going through some sort of transformation. You're finding ways to transform your energy or put it into your work. I feel like you're trying not to focus so much on your love life, even not saying that you don't want it. You're just kind of finding other ways to deal with that energy, especially if you want love but you haven't found it yet. If you're in a relationship though, honestly, it looks like something could be a dead end. Something's going through some sort of changes, like the relationship itself is undergoing like some heavy transformations. I feel too that I feel like you are trying to detach or trying to be free. I feel like you have clarity. It even looks like maybe you do want to be left alone. Like it's like you're hiding out, or you're somewhere where people can't find you. I feel like you're wanting space to think, and the only people who are allowed to be near you are the people who you consider to be the most loyal. So your most closest friend, or your most or your children, or a pet. But for the most part, I feel like you are really wanting to be isolated. You're like, I don't really want any company right now. I don't really want to look for love right now. In fact, I'm going to hide from love, or I'm going to go into hiding. I even feel that like someone may have reached out to you, and I don't know, it looks like maybe you ignored the response, or you just deleted it, or you were like, no thank you, I just want to be left alone right now. I feel like you are even practicing on either your yoga, or if you're into martial arts, like you are doing other things. I'm seeing something about a haircut. I don't know if you're considering getting a haircut. Now, I do feel that you are not wanting to make a decision in love. If you have more than one option, I feel like you're not wanting to make a decision. I feel like you're saying not right now, or I'll figure this out later. And it also looks like you're in denial of your feelings, or you're coming off as very guarded, very, what do you call it? Like on a defense. So maybe people don't even know if it's safe to approach you or not. Even if someone is looking at you and someone wants to talk to you, I feel like you're coming off as unapproachable. Maybe you want it that way, or maybe it's unintentional, but that's how you're coming off. Now I'm getting mixed energy here. I do kind of feel like you guys are playing with fire, or you're wanting to play with fire. Because the Death card, it does indicate that there's some sort of changes coming or some sort of transformation, but at the same time, it's like you're welcoming it. You're welcoming change. Yeah. I almost feel like you have a relationship with the Grim Reaper. You're like, I don't care. Like, change is good for me. I need change. To hell with this person or that person. I'm going to clarify that. The other thing I see death as is if there was any, whatever this hostile energy is or this defensive energy, maybe burning out or coming to an end. And I also see for some of you, you're fighting it, but there is someone coming towards you but I don't know if you know them or not, but I think you're going to initially try to push it away or stop it or block it. But I still feel like this person is coming towards you. In fact, someone wants to be in your company regardless of how threatening you are appearing. I don't know why I feel like you're something just seems dangerous about your presence, and this person doesn't care. Someone wants to join you. They want to be with you. Or maybe that is the way you're feeling towards someone. I feel that there is going to be a new beginning, though. Like I said, something looks like it's being purified. Something is being transmuted. The way something ended may bring new beginnings for you. Let me look at death. Some of you, this is burning away an illusion, anything that seemed too good to be true, but I feel like the illusion is what's burning away, and all that's left is the truth. Something is becoming a reality. Like, this is your reality here. Your lives also, like if you're in a relationship, this death could be a pregnancy. Only because, not saying the pregnancy, like you're going to lose the pregnancy. I'm saying that it's no longer just you and your partner or whoever was in the family, because there's an additional person coming along, which changes everything. So for some of you, this death is talking about the birth of a child. Now, you also could be cutting ties with just several people that you were talking to. Some of you are getting ready to confront your fears. What is this? And then, see, I was just talking about something purifying and something being transmuted. So I feel like, too, you guys are working with energies, or something is going on where whatever it is that you once feared, you're learning how to work with that energy, or you're transforming your fears into something positive. So maybe you were afraid to fall in love. Maybe you were afraid to be with someone in particular. I just feel like either way, those fears are being confronted or transformed. I feel like you guys are going to open up more before or within these next 2 weeks. You guys look like you're ready to open up and share your emotions with someone, or someone will be willing to do that with you. It still seems controlled. Like, I feel like someone is still trying to control the way things are playing out, or someone is trying to control how much of themselves they reveal. I also see this, though, as a situation where if you were involved, if you're already involved in a relationship, maybe, I don't know, if there was an outside influence trying to penetrate the relationship, it could be that that's the end of that outside influence, and now you're practicing some sort of self-restraint. If this person comes back around, they're flirting, and you're like, no, I said I don't want to deal with this person, let me control it. I feel like there's someone around you that is going to bring out the best of you, the best in you. And this person is coming off as a soulmate. There's someone around you that makes you very happy. There's someone around you that inspires you, that uplifts your spirit. And see, I do feel like you're undergoing some sort of death or transformation, because you're rising like the phoenix at the end of the day. This is you being renewed, shedding old skin and living in some sort of new reality. Maybe you view love different. You view yourself different. You definitely look more optimistic, more confident. I feel like you're definitely feeling more inspired. I feel like something happens to inspire you. Yeah, and you're definitely learning how to take something that ended badly and transform it into something positive. You also may be continuing to do some sort of healing. I feel like I need to still clarify a couple of things for you guys. I feel like you're going to be doing some sort of healing. Romantically, I see you connecting with someone who was raised completely different from you, but yet you guys get along really well, or is something very effortless. And I'm getting several signs coming out, so you could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone that, or Aquarius, maybe even Virgo. Let me clarify Temperance here. I feel like you guys are really needing to balance. I feel like you're trying to hide how you feel. There's something that's being hidden. And I also feel like there's decisions that you need to make. You're not wanting to make some sort of decision. Some of you might be torn between two people and maybe feeling like, oh, if only I could merge the two of them together. I also feel like maybe someone is wanting to apologize, but it looks like you don't want an apology. I feel too like whoever is trying to send telepathic messages to the other person, somebody doesn't want it. Somebody is like, I don't want to talk telepathically anymore. I want to talk directly. And they might be blocking that energy. So it depends. If you're the ones trying to send telepathic messages, your person doesn't want that. They want direct communication. And vice versa, if someone is trying to do that to you, you don't want it. You're like, no, I want to talk directly. I don't want to talk indirectly. I also feel like there's strong chemistry that you're having with someone, but you don't want it to show. You don't want them to know that. I feel like there's a strong connection that you have with someone, but you're trying to fight them off. Let me look at strength. Now, with the sun here, I feel like whatever is being controlled or whatever it is you're trying to hide or resist will come out into the open. Or if someone is trying to hide something from you, it doesn't matter. It seems like it's going to come out into the open. Something's going to be released. Oh, okay. Some of you are trying to remain celibate. You're struggling with that. I don't know if you're trying to set a goal for yourself or what it is, or if it's for spiritual or religious reasons. Maybe you're like, no, I'm not going to be with anybody for, 6 months, or I'm taking a sabbatical. Like something's going on where it's being tested. You're being put to the test. You may have intentionally blocked people out or stayed away from people because of this, especially if you have a strong sexual nature, or someone has pushed you away because of this. I also, how too, like in 12 step, well, I don't know, from what I hear in movies, they say that it's not good to get into a relationship if you're in 12 step. I think that also could be something that's going on. Even if it's not a structured recovery situation, like someone is trying to self-help or self-heal, I feel like that's part of it. And they're like, no, I need to stay away from everybody until I am healed. I don't need to be tempted. I don't need this, that, and the other. Just people stay away from me. So I feel like someone really is trying to control their sexual desires. And that could be the reason for the whole celibacy. Like someone's definitely going through some sort of transformation, especially you. Like I feel like this is your energy, like and then two, maybe you don't want to be with anybody unless there's a spiritual connection, and you're like, no, I'm not just giving it up for anybody. It has to be with someone I truly am connecting with. But the thing is that I feel that you're trying to block out either everybody or one person in particular, because you feel weak around them, or you feel like you can't like you just naturally let your guards down, or it's like they're your kryptonite, so you just try your best to stay away. Some of you are connected with a soulmate. The Strength card, this person definitely makes you happy. I feel like you're already familiar with this person. Some of you, like I said earlier, part of the reason for your resistance is because you don't want to be involved with someone who's in a relationship. So it looks like your loyalty is being tested. But the other part is about you not wanting someone to know how you feel about them. You're really trying to control these urges or these desires. And I feel like someone revealed the truth already. Someone already came clean with how they felt or with their truth, but maybe you haven't done it yet. I'm also getting something about advice. Truth spoken. I feel like you're not listening to some sort of advice that was given to you as well. And I also see somebody very famous. Someone has fame or status or popularity. Or you yourself have some sort of fame, status, or popularity. And it could be that you don't want your identity revealed to someone. Or yes, it's a possibility that someone with status is interested in you. Let me look at the sun. I'm getting a name Alexis or Lexi. I feel that the earth sign, you the earth sign, have some sort of status, influence, or popularity. Or you will. You're going to be getting a lot of attention. Something that's also urging you to come out of your shell. Like, I feel like you're trying to, like I said, you're trying to isolate yourself. Some of you, it's because you just don't want to deal with love or matters of the heart, or because you're still attached to someone else emotionally. But I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough, or something happens where you're inspired and you're like, okay, I'm ready to come out. Okay, I'll talk. I'll get to know this person. I also feel that this is about you having confidence, a surge of confidence to approach someone, or someone is going to have a surge of confidence to approach you. Yeah. And I also see some sort of odd spiritual or telepathic connection between you and one of your followers, and one of these followers might have some sort of status, or vice versa. All right, so those are the messages. Hopefully that gives you some clarity. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.